everyone, it's Sophia here. I hope you're all doing well today. So in this pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at what your person's intentions are with you right now. So what are they currently planning to do? What are they wanting from this connection with you? But more so, what are they intending to do? So if you're new to pick a card readings, it's really simple. All you need to do is choose one of these 3 piles. Feel free to pause the video here if you'd like to take a few moments to relax, meditate on the question. Sometimes I find it quite helpful to close my eyes, take a deep breath, and then when I open my eyes, I see where are my eyes drawn to first. Okay, but you may all have your own unique ways of picking, okay? So just whichever pile you feel the most drawn to, that is the reading for you. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. And you'll also find in the description the link to my website if you would like to book a personal reading with me, or if you'd like an extended version of this reading. Okay, so let's get straight into your reading. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 1 and the tiger's eye point, let's take a look at your person's intentions with you. So we'll do the tarot in a short while, but I feel drawn to the Moonology deck first. And my apologies if you can hear any background noises. I don't know what's going on with my bunnies today. They're being a bit nuts. Here we are at the end of Scorpio season, or the last degrees of Mercury in Scorpio, so I don't know if it's something to do with that. But they're usually like sleepy at this time, so I don't know what's going on. So my apologies for any disturbances. Okay, so we have Surrender to the Divine as the first card of their intentions. Okay, we have Expect Powerful Change. Wow, and these two just flipped over in my hands. So we have a new start is coming and then a time for healing. Okay. So your person's intentions, yeah, I really feel like they want some kind of new beginning with the two of you. They feel like they want some kind of change or liberation from where they are now. But yeah, there's something about them. I feel like they're having to release something. With healing here, yeah, it's like maybe they're going through some healing. Or maybe they feel like being connected with you will bring them healing. Definitely something about them releasing, letting go and surrendering. Maybe even surrendering to this new beginning and this powerful change that's coming through. We have the new moon eclipse. Okay, we just had the lunar eclipse on the 19th of November. I know this is a timeless reading, but it's all going to bring forth the energy of the eclipse, okay? And that's what it feels. Maybe even like something in their life is eclipsing out. It's like something is eclipsing out and then something new is beginning. Yeah, so I'm kind of seeing like the death card here. Some kind of, ending that brings a new beginning. Okay, let's see what else is coming through here. And I'm noticing we've got a lot of purple in those cards as well. So it may be that you have a spiritual or a third eye connection with one another. It could be that there's a level of intuition that your person has, okay, over you. Okay, your person may even be a little bit psychic. Maybe they have some strong water placements. Okay, so their intentions, we've got Harmony in reverse. Okay. This one flew out. We've got Patience and Planning. Ironically, it moved so quickly. Right. Wow, yes, Spiritual Strength. We've got Light in reverse. And then Rest and Rejuvenate. Okay, yeah. So your person is definitely having to heal from something. Let me just move the tiger's eye out the way. Let's make some room here. Yeah, so because underneath here we've got this time for healing and need to rest and rejuvenate. So it may be that they've been a little bit quiet with you lately, or maybe they're just having some downtime right now. I definitely feel like they're intending to to heal something, to release, and to feel more at peace. Okay, it may be that they're tapping into their spiritual side more so at the moment. I sense this person meditating a lot, and whether that's they're consciously making the effort to meditate, it's something that they enjoy doing, or whether this is just something they do naturally. They're able to focus on the present moment and not worry too much about the future or the past. So yeah, I feel like that speaks volumes as well about where they are, like where they see this going. Like right now, it feels like they're very much in the here and now. They're thinking more about the present moment than thinking too far ahead. But there is definitely some future planning here. Okay, we'll get to that in just a moment. So yeah, they are thinking about the future, but I feel like in this very moment, they're definitely trying to just be in the here and now, not get too ahead of themselves, okay, or feel like this isn't rushed, because here with patience and planning, yeah, they want to take their time, okay. And we see we've got the two pillars here, interestingly, next to the harmony card, which is the card of the lovers in the tarot, and that could be seen as the two pillars as well, two people connecting together. So I also feel like they see you as their equal, like that you're a good fit for one another, maybe that you complement each other in a multitude of ways, because I'm seeing, there's a lot in terms of attraction, because we've got the root chakra energy, we've got intellectual stimulation, we've got spiritual connection. Now, it may just be the fire here that's missing, and I don't mean passion necessarily, but fire in terms of action, in terms of something tangible that you can hold in your hands, or I guess more so a plan, okay, when it comes to a relationship, like a plan for a date, or this continued communication, or something that sparks, that either keeps this alive or starts this up in some way. So it may be that they are tentative about approaching you right now. But yeah, for some of you, they are definitely going through a split. So this is just for those of you that know your person has been involved or is currently involved with someone else, okay? But that, be different for those of you that know this person is truly single, okay? So we'll get to that element in just a sec. But for those of you that know that you're in potentially a third party energy, or that your person has recently gone through a breakup or something, it's definitely something that's been playing on their mind, okay? Now, it may even be that your person is single, but they are still coping with the loss of their last relationship, whether that was a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, 5 years ago. It affects everybody differently. And each relationship is different and will have a different grieving process, okay? But I really feel like their last relationship affected them on a very deep level. Yeah, so I'm picking that up a lot. So that may be why as well they're wanting to take things slowly, because I sense with that last relationship that it was rushed. And whether that was they both rushed into it too quickly, there was too much passion, but not enough compatibility, not enough stability, but there was definitely a lot of pain there, okay? And this may even stem from their childhood, if they have a distant parent or something, or someone like that. I just sense this kind of longing to be connected with someone in this unconditionally loving way, and I feel like they have been lacking that, or they feel like they've been lacking that throughout their lives or throughout their romantic relationships. So again, this is why I feel like they really want to take things slowly so that the fire doesn't burn out, okay? That might be the case as well, if they feel like they moved too quickly and then they lost interest, okay? That could be what happens for some of you. It might be that they get all invested very, very quick. Like I'm seeing kind of Aries energy in that way, because Aries can be, very quick to move, wants to be first in line, has all the passion and the energy to get it going, but then sometimes can struggle to finish. So yeah, it might be that they are, withdrawing themselves, or they don't want to rush in and then, have to pull away. Okay, so, if this does feel like it's moving nice and steadily, that's definitely something that they're wanting. Now, it might be that they feel called to move things faster, but I feel like they're trying to have a level of control here, okay? And now, for those of you that know that your person's definitely single, or you're as sure as you can be that they're single, then I feel like they see you as their divine counterpart, okay? They see you as this person that they could have this really spiritual connection and this emotional connection with, but there is a separation. So they're thinking about how there is some level of separation. So that could be physical separation, but it could be an emotional separation. You could be sat with this person right now. I imagine if you were, you'd have headphones in or something. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe you'd listen to it together. Let me know down in the comments if any couples do listen to these things together. I don't know. I can't imagine that's very common, but yeah, just intrigued. But it's more of a private thing, isn't it, I guess? But yeah, each to their own. But yeah, so it might be that, yeah, you're sat next to each other, but then emotionally there's a distance, or intellectually there's a distance, or spiritually there's a distance. So there's something there that they feel is missing, that they want to connect with more, okay? But it might be that they feel, okay, I've got to plan this out, I've got to take my time, and maybe that will come in time. Maybe the emotional expression or openness will come in time. Okay, so I'm just going to look at the Butterfly Oracle before I move on to Tarot. Your person's intentions with you. Okay, so we have support. That's a really sweet message. How sweet is that? Okay. Decisions. Family changes. Seeking and finding. Okay. Yeah, so your person may be a little bit of an investigator, so maybe they have some Scorpio or some Virgo in their chart somewhere. I'm just getting this sense of digging to find the answers. Yeah, seeking and finding, trying to find what the truth is. So I almost feel like they're not totally sure of what they want, but because, hold on, what was I going to say then? Yeah, I'm not totally sure of what they want. Yeah, because they're trying to make a decision. That's the thing. They're not totally sure yet. They're a little bit on the fence about what to do with you right now. And I don't feel like this is anything that's really personal, and not to say that you won't take it personally or feel that it's personal, but I do feel that there's more to it than that, in terms of it might be they are going through some family changes. Maybe they have children, if they are split up in this scenario. You know, it might be that they're having to co-parent, or maybe they're having to look after sick relatives, or they have more responsibilities or some kind of change within their family circumstances. Okay, but it may even be that they desire to have this happy family situation in the future. So that may also be why they're, again, being discerning. They're taking their time because they know what they want in the future. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like they've got this idea of their future, but they just don't know quite how to get there. But what I do feel, which is, I think, just the sweetest message, is the support. Like that they want to support you. Okay, maybe they want to support your connection together. They want to offer you support. They want to, care for you. They want to be there for you. They want to be able to help and guide you, or just be there, as a shoulder to cry on, or to look after you when you're feeling poorly or something. It just feels like a really kind energy to me. Okay, but yeah, it's just that they're not totally sure of how to get to the point that they want to get to with this powerful change. And now it may be that there are certain changes being sprung upon them or being forced upon them as well that makes them feel uncomfortable. But let's take a look at what the tarot is saying here about this. Your person's intentions with you. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords. Ace of Wands reversed. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is all over the place. Wow, okay. Six of Cups reversed. Yeah. Four of Swords. Okay, Seven of Cups, yeah. Ten of Swords. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like this just confirms their indecisiveness here, because I'm definitely seeing this hot, cold, hot, cold. Over here, we've got this Seven of Cups, which is about having options, or keeping their options open right now. Okay, and I know that may feel painful to hear if this is resonating with you. But yeah, I have to be honest with what I see. And, you know, it's not such a bad thing to have to keep options open. If you feel like you're somebody that gets too attached too quickly, that can be one of the reasons why people do this. If you're not somebody that does this yourself, to, you know, lower the intensity of one person, putting all the eggs in one basket. Because when there's just one person, if you're in a, you know, dating scenario, obviously not like a, you know, monogamous relationship, but, you know, if this was kind of those situationship energy vibes, or this, you know, this kind of beginning stages of a relationship, yeah, it may be that, you know, that's, they know that they overinvest in relationships, and rather than put too much pressure on this with you, they want to keep their options a little bit more free. So that could be the case, but it may just be that they are just not sure. They're just not sure. It might be that they have somebody else on the side as well, or again, if they are already in another relationship, it could be that there's some emotional ties there. Again, maybe with children perhaps, but there's definitely like you're in their thoughts, you're in their consideration, that's for sure. So they're definitely thinking about you. But yeah, there is a level of deception there, okay? Now, deception doesn't necessarily mean lying. So it doesn't mean they'd be lying to your face about something. It could be, but sometimes it can just be not giving you the full story, you know, withholding information. Yeah, so it may be that they're just not telling you where they're at right now, or they're just keeping the fact that they have got other options. They're keeping that to themselves as well. Okay, so that could be what's going on there. And then yeah, Ace of Wands reversed. So yeah, this is some kind of like failed plan. So if there was like a first date planned, or any date planned, or something that you planned together maybe, or they plan with you, I don't know whether they've cancelled, or they intend to cancel, because this is what we're looking at. I have to remind myself of the, you know, how the question was worded. So they intend, so for some of you it may be that they do intend to cancel a date. Again, I hope, you know, you're okay in hearing that, but again, I just have to be honest. This may prepare you for that if you weren't prepared. But it may be that they're going to cancel a plan with someone else as well. But it definitely feels like they are intending to maybe keep something to themselves, to stop something in its tracks, okay? But it also feels like in terms of, yeah, what they intend, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is why it's so up and down. And I feel like their mind changes from one to the next. Maybe they have a lot of mutable energy in their chart. Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Gemini. Because there's definitely this back and forth. This going back, do I, don't I, do I, don't I? Yeah. And maybe that's why you're here. Because I imagine if these are their intentions, their actions towards you are probably showing a lot of inconsistencies as well. So yeah, my heart goes out to you, because it's never nice to be in an inconsistent place. But I'm here to give you the truth of what I see. So yeah, it feels like something failing, and then them wanting to make the effort. That's what the Seven of Pentacles represents, is putting in the time to make something work. Excuse me. And the Six of Cups is about reconciling. So yeah, I feel like if you haven't seen them for a little while, maybe this is what's kind of transpired just lately. But I feel like they might want to, yeah, reignite something. This is definitely this energy of coming back together, okay? Now, if those of you who haven't ever met this person, then it might be that they are reconnecting with an ex, or, you know, this could be, again, about children. There's usually children represented in that card. So, yeah, it might be that they're trying to focus on their children as well. But they do seem very stressed by what they're planning to do. Whatever they're planning, it's like they don't like this feeling. I feel like they don't want to feel indecisive. They want to know what they want, because they've got that bigger picture. They've got that idea for their future. But yeah, this is the problem. I feel they have the issue in executing it in what they want. In order to get to the big picture, they've got to take those little steps to get there. So yeah, that's where I feel like they're struggling, because maybe they're overthinking everything. Like, if I do this, if I don't do that, and sometimes when we overthink things, it can stop us actually from doing anything, and we just withdraw completely. And that might be what he's doing. Sorry, I said he, but this is supposed to be, you know, either or, male or female, okay? But, you know, maybe I just felt drawn to say he, so maybe I'm talking more about a male here for most of you, okay? But yeah, so the Ten of Swords reversed, I do feel like they're trying to release some mental anguish here, some pain. So it may as well be that they are not able to give you everything right now because they're trying to just get over something that has caused a lot of pain. It could be a betrayal, okay? They could have been betrayed, or they could have been the betrayer. But this can speak on depression, okay? It's a very low energy card. But when it's reversed, it shows that there's a letting go of that it was there. Or it may be that it currently is there, and again, in their intentions, they want to get rid of that first, okay? So this may also be what's going on with them. They could be a bit of a perfectionist, or maybe they have some relationship anxiety in which they put obstacles in the way because they get so anxious about being hurt again. So they're like, it's like self-sabotage almost. But yeah, I almost feel like they're, you know, overthinking, and then I need to get this organized. I need to have this in place. I need to feel better in myself. I need all of these things to happen before I can make any more moves towards my group ones. Okay, so I'm just going to get a couple more of these cards, tarot cards. I can't pick this card up. Wait, pick up, come on. Oh my God. Be interested to see what that is. Okay, two of Swords. So yeah, I don't know if some of you are, again, waiting for communication. I do feel like that was a sign that communication is coming in though. Or if there has been a blocking or silence, I do feel like that's coming to an end. Because again, that brings me back to the beginning with those expect powerful changes and new beginnings. So yeah, they're definitely wanting something new to spark here. But yeah, it's like they've got to get a few things out of the way first. A couple more cards, please, on your person's intentions with you. So yeah, then we have the Son of Cups. And then the Seven of Swords reversed. Again, this flip-flopping energy. So for some of you, they may be suffering with low self-esteem or a lack of confidence in themselves. They may struggle to assert themselves as well. Maybe they're feeling they're struggling to assert themselves in this connection with you. But here, I feel like this is a really sweet energy. Like maybe they're going to offer you something really sweet. And I think coming to the end of it, actually, you know, it's the final card in the spread. I think that that's really, really sweet that that's come through. It's almost like, yeah, I'm going to get through this, this, and this. And then I can offer you something. I can offer you my heart. Because again, maybe you're already dating, but again, you just don't feel like you're getting that nurturing or that emotional expression from them. So yeah, if that's what you've been waiting for, I feel like it's definitely coming. But yeah, this person has just got to get over a few things first, okay? Those are the blocks going on with them right now, I feel. So lastly, I'm just going to grab a couple of these as well. Your person's intentions, your person's intentions. What do we have here? Okay, so we've got get ready. Oh, love yourself, yeah. Kara, breakthrough, and okay, last ones. We've got architect and teacher. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, these could be literal. It could be that they're a teacher, an architect. You could be either as well. But yeah, get ready. I feel like definitely there's something changing here for them. I feel like this just correlates with this latter part of the reading where they feel like they need to build up their self-esteem, their confidence. They need to love themselves first, okay? And this might be some advice coming through for you as well, my group ones. It might be that focus on self-love as much as you can. You know, if this person is not investing in you right now, or they're not showing you that they're investing in you right now, to maybe pull back and to just invest in yourself first and foremost, okay? Because if they're right, they'll come round, okay? If they're not, release them, let them go. But yeah, breakthrough, okay? There's going to be some kind of powerful change here, 100%. So wherever things are now, it's not going to be the same, because even, I know we're talking about their intentions, But I really feel like this is actually what's going to happen too. I feel like they're intending to break through, and I do feel like they will. I sense that they are learning quite a lot right now. So maybe it is that they're studying themselves. Maybe they're working on, maybe they're getting some self-help, or they're seeing a therapist, maybe they're getting some care as well, some kind of, physical care, emotional care, maybe even holistic type of healing or something. But yeah, it almost feels like over here with the architect is very much, looking at the bigger picture. Oh my God, that makes so much sense. Looking at like the blueprints, for instance, looking at the bigger picture. And then obviously you've got to go in and then look at all the details, the measurements, etc. So yeah, it feels like that's maybe what they're doing. At the moment, they're in this kind of evaluating phase. Where they're thinking about everything, they're reviewing how things have gone between you or what's happened in their past, and they're learning from that. I feel like they really want to learn from their past mistakes so they can move forwards in some way. And yeah, it feels like, get ready. Again, I feel like that's a message for you. But I feel like that's really what they're doing as well, is like they're getting ready. They're preparing themselves for something bigger, something more with you. But they've got to go through these other hurdles first before it could get to a more bonded place. Anyway, I do hope that this makes sense for you, and please let me know down in the comments below if it does, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. I hope you have, and if you'd like a personal reading with me, please check the description box below for all of the information there. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 2 and the smoky quartz crystal, let's take a look at your person's intentions with you. Now I'm just going to look at the Moonology deck first. What are your person's intentions with you right now? Okay, so we have step out of your comfort zone, North Node. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. And then believe in the impossible, blue moon. Okay. Interesting start off here. So signs we've got Cancer and Scorpio, so a lot of water energy coming through here. So your person may resonate with those signs, you may do, maybe you both do. Okay, but it may just be more the general vibe of what's going on between you. Okay, but in terms of their intentions, yeah, they're definitely thinking about the future and maybe even their life's path, their destiny. Now they may feel like this connection is fated. Okay, so yeah, there's something that they feel like this was meant to happen, like an element of serendipity, or that you were meant to be brought into each other's lives, okay? And whether that's to work through your fears, okay? Maybe something's been triggered within them by meeting you, and they've had to let go of something that they were scared of, okay? Maybe that was approaching you, or getting closer to you. There's a multitude of fears that they may have, of course. But I feel there's definitely a triggering there that they're thinking about. And I do feel, yeah, if there has been any kind of issue between the two of you lately, I do feel they want to bring that to resolution. So for some of you, it might be that there are family issues. There could be like cultural differences. Families disapproving of the connection for some of you. That could be what's going on. Or maybe a struggle to connect with children, their children, or they struggle to connect with yours, or maybe that's not the issue, but it's about how you mold your lives together, okay? So it might be about distance, okay? And something about the home. Cancer rules the home. So yeah, it might be that they're planning to come to see you at your home, or they're going to invite you to their home, or maybe even to meet, introduce you to their mother as well. That could be what's going on, or a strong female role model, or a family member, a friend. Yeah, but like I said, any of you that have been having some kind of issue with them, like they've been distant, or you had an argument, or there's been some kind of upheaval, they definitely want to bring that to a resolution, okay? Or if you haven't been able to spend much time together, they want to resolve that, okay? And believe in the impossible. So yeah, I feel like they have a lot of hope for this connection, but in terms, I'm just going to adjust my camera slightly, in terms of their actual intentions for you, we're going to have to look a little bit deeper. Okay, let's take a look now at, I've forgotten what this oracle's called. What's it called? It's like my favourite and first one. Why have I forgotten it? Sorry, one second. The Psychic, the Psychic Tarot, simply put. Hence why this deck is a bit battered, but it has a lot of energy in it. So that's why I like to use it. But I definitely need to get a new deck of these. Okay, so the first card we have is Partnerships and Alliances in reverse. Okay. Destiny reversed. Financial and material changes reversed. This is weird. So many reverse coming through. The 6th chakra reversed. And Love Begins reversed. What is going on, group 2? Group 2, group 2, group 2. All these reversals. Now, somebody commented something, I'm sure, on one of my videos saying, how can all the cards be reversed? Are you holding the deck upside down or something? And yeah, it really doesn't matter what way I hold around the deck, because the ones that I read in reverse, I flip them around anyway. As I'm shuffling, I turn them. So it literally doesn't matter which way I hold it. Just FYI for any of you wondering. Sometimes, so again, I'm just going to readjust here, but sometimes genuinely the cards are going to come out reverse, and that's for a reason, especially with all of them. So it may be that they're wanting to reverse something, like they're wanting to go back and change something. Maybe if maybe they did something to hurt you, or they wish that they could start something again. There's definitely this energy of going backwards here with Destiny reversed. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe they feel like their luck has not been in their favor, and they want to redo something. They want to redo a cycle here. Okay, for some of you, this might be about another connection here. We've got Partnerships and Alliances reversed. So for some of you, it might be that they are trying to work on this partnership with someone else. Now, it's kind of similar to group 1s in that way. So if you're drawn to 1s as well, you may want to watch that too, because there might be messages there. But it may be that they are having, what's the word I'm thinking of? Co-parenting, but no, that's not the word I was thinking of. Custody. It could be a custody issue between, they're having to battle, okay, to see their kids, or yeah, something like that. That could be the case. So it might be they're having to redo something about that, or maybe they're having to come up with some new system that works for the two of them, or a routine, okay? But, if they don't have kids, or they've not got a lingering ex or something like that, then, this might be that you two have kind of been very up and down, or on the rocks, okay? Maybe you are currently in a separation, or maybe it's, just been very up and down. But yeah, it feels like in terms of their intentions, there's a part of it that I'm seeing like they're not willing to change, or they're not intending to make changes themselves. It almost feels like a little bit of narcissism here. And I'm not calling anybody a narcissist, but I feel like there's narcissism within this, okay, with this person. Like what was I going to say? Oh yeah, that they feel like they don't do anything wrong, or that they're not the ones that need to change anything. Like everybody else is the problem, or everybody else needs to change things. Like they're either maybe not so self-aware, or I just feel like there's this energy of them giving it but not taking it. Like they can give out criticism and criticize and judge everybody else, but when it comes to themselves, if anybody dares to criticize them, I mean, all hell breaks loose. Or they, use emotional manipulation to make you feel bad or something. So yeah, in terms of their intentions, there's a blocked intuition here. So yeah, I feel like they may be not seeing things very clearly. Okay, so this may hinder them in connecting with you in the way that maybe you want them to. But also here with financial and material changes reversed, like there's something that's, maybe they were rejected, or maybe they rejected you, okay? But there's some form of rejection here. Now, this could be financial issues as well. So it may be that they're intending to focus on that. Now, this could be about building up their self-esteem, or again, building up their finances, or, you know, their material wealth. Okay, that could be something that's a high priority for them. But it could be a way of protecting themselves as well from getting hurt as well. I do feel your person is very sensitive. Yeah, they definitely pick up on a lot of people's stuff, but they're just not always the most self-aware with it or with other people's feelings. But yeah, love begins reverse. I just find that intriguing that we have those two like kind of split up cards, or like a big something that maybe it looked like was going to get off to a good start but didn't really follow through. I'm seeing marriage here as well. I don't know, marriage just popped through to me in a big way. So yeah, I don't know if you're unmarried to this person, you're divorced, or whether they're married already, or whether this is you get married in the future or something. But it's definitely something that's on their mind. I just see rings. Yeah, rings are coming through in a big way. So yeah, it might be that they are needing to change something in terms of some kind of commitment there. Okay, so I'm just going to look at the butterfly oracle now for you before we move on to the tarot. Okay, so yeah, we've got parental care. One dropped on the floor, which is sobriety, forgiveness, yeah, decisions. Yeah, so yeah, your person at the moment, they're still unsure about what they intend to do. I feel like their mind does change a little bit here and there. Maybe that it changes through their emotional waves. Okay, it's like a tidal wave I almost see with this person. Like they have these really intense highs and then these really, really intense low lows. So it may be that at the moment they're riding this emotional wave. Now with sobriety here, yeah, it might be that some of them, they have addictions to alcohol or anything that they were dependent on. Okay, it doesn't even have to be a substance. It could be a person, a situation, a need for validation from other people. But yeah, it's like they're really focused on sobering up from something. Okay, now parental care, again, that could be that they are having to focus on their own children if they have, or their parents. Okay, so it could be they're having to focus on caring for their parents, or a close family member or a friend. Yeah, but it may even be that they see that you could be parents together. Okay, yeah, definitely something about sharing as well. And then forgiveness. So maybe they intend, if they feel like you've hurt them, then they intend to forgive you. Okay, because again, we're looking at their intentions, not what they're feeling, not what they're thinking. And it's not to say that their thoughts and feelings aren't going to come through in the reading, but I really want to focus on that particular question so it doesn't get muddled up. So yeah, I feel like they do intend to forgive you. Okay, or they intend to say sorry. Okay, but it does really feel more like they, again, in that kind of narcissistic way, that they feel like, I've got nothing to apologize for. It's all on you. You are the one that has to do all of the apologizing, and I'll be the great one and forgive you for it. Because forgiveness, is a great thing to have and to feel. And, even in any disagreement, I think we can all, or should be able to hold our hands up and say, maybe I could have said that in a more gentle or tactful way, or, there's always something we can learn from these things and adjust about ourselves. None of us human beings are perfect at the end of the day. And it may be that you both have something to apologize for. But I just feel like this person, that they're not really the most forthright or forthcoming rather in apologizing. But that's just my vibe. It might be that they do come in and apologize, especially if no way in hell am I apologizing to them. I did nothing wrong. it was them. So, you know, I think we'll have to watch this space. And again, this is their intentions. It doesn't necessarily mean it is what they're going to do as well. It's what they intend on doing. So, yeah, and then in decisions, so they intend to make some kind of decision here. Okay, so if they've been back and forth, they've been unsure, they've been tentative about either progressing this or ending this, if this is in a place of limbo, they do intend to make some decisions when it comes to you. So we're just going to look at the tarot now as well to see what their intentions are for you. Okay, so we have the Nine of Inspiration in reverse. Nine of Materials reverse. We've got 2 9s there. We've got Awakening in reverse. 7 of Wands reverse. Okay, Page of Inspiration. And the Death card. What is going on with this person? And then the Ace of Emotions reversed. Wow, okay. Yeah, your person is very up and down, but so here I feel like, I mean, it might be that they're, like I said, through their emotional waves. In one moment they feel like they want to make this work, and then when they go through a low emotional wave, they don't. So that could be what's transpiring here. But anyway, let's carry on and see what's coming through. But yeah, so over here it feels like there's a sense of giving up. Okay, like they feel like giving up, or like they don't have the energy to keep moving forwards together in some way. Now there could be some codependency here as well. Now that came through in that sobriety message. But yeah, there's definitely some level of dependence either that they have when it comes to your connection, or they feel that you have for them. They may feel like you are dependent upon them. This could also be about finances. Okay, they're thinking about their finances, who's depending upon them financially, or who are they depending upon financially. But again, this is more about their intentions. So yeah, like their intentions maybe are to release what they feel is burdening them, or if they feel like things have become like a responsibility with you, maybe that's how they feel. You know, to put it so bluntly, I just have to be honest, it doesn't mean it's what's true. It's, you know, just either what they think and what they intend. It's just weird. I will say this is just a weird reading, because like they intend to stay asleep. Yeah, again, like there's just this lack of awareness here with them. Yeah, like awareness. Oh my God, it says awareness there. It's awareness reverse. Yeah, there's a lack of awareness. Like they don't think they need to do anything. They don't think they need to change anything. They don't think that they need to awaken or that they need to learn anything here. So yeah, your person is pretty stuck and maybe even quite stubborn. Maybe they have some fixed sign energy like Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius. Could be that they have dominant signs like that in their chart. But yeah, definitely there's this, yeah, I don't need to do anything. Or maybe I'm going to remain asleep to the issues. Okay, I'm not going to make any changes, or I don't intend to make any changes right now. 7 of Wands reverse is about feeling a lack of confidence, or not being assertive. Okay, so again, it might be that they have certain feelings and thoughts about this, but they don't intend to assert themselves with it. But strangely, we then have the Ace of Wands, which is fire element, and it's that spark. It's about taking action. It's about igniting something. And then right next to it, the Death card. So it's like igniting something and then it being over. So again, for some of you, this might be that they want one last rendezvous with you. Again, I have to be honest with what I see, and I understand it might be painful to hear. You know, this is the regards that this person has for you, or how, you know, what they intend. It just doesn't feel like this is going to benefit you. It feels it's very much all about benefiting themselves. Like they're not willing to make the time, the effort. They're not willing to accept their own mistakes, or rectify that in any way, make any changes. It's like they want what they want, and then they very may well be done. Okay, and this might be why you're drawn to the reading. And if you're still here, I mean, amazing. You know, that you're still willing to hear what's coming through about this. So I really hope that this is making sense and resonating for you. But it may be that you could avoid something being quite painful, especially if they were to reignite and say, yeah, let's meet up, and then they disappear. Okay, because Death card is talking about endings here. okay? Now, sometimes this can be about a transformation, okay? I mean, well, death does always bring about a transformation, but it may not be necessarily that, okay, they're coming in and then that's it, they're gone, but it might be that, yeah, they want to transform your connection in some way. But to be, again, bluntly honest with you, I feel like that might be for some of you, but for most of you, I feel like this is them coming in, being hot, cold, done. Like, wham, bam, thank you, man. And again, sorry to be crude, but that is what I'm getting from this person. So yeah, I just feel like I wouldn't even waste your time entertaining them. You know, if you're looking for something more emotional here, because we got the Ace of Emotions here in reverse. So it's like they don't intend to bring anything emotional to the table either. They don't intend to bring any stability or security or caring, support or love. It's like they intend to bring some passion, but it's like they intend for it to end as quickly as it started. And you deserve more than that, group 2. You deserve way more than to be treated in such a, I don't know, like this discarding way. And that, again, could be quite a narcissistic thing. That is a trait that narcissists will do. You know, the idealize and then the discard. So it may be that they, you know, bigged you up in a big way and then discarded you, okay? Or maybe, again, that's what they intend to do. Some of this may not always be conscious, by the way. I don't feel like necessarily they're going to always have these thoughts, yeah, I'm going to do that and ditch her or ditch him. You know, it might just be that they think they want to reconcile, and then when they get together, like, actually, this isn't what I want, okay? Or they sort of flip between. So it doesn't mean they're necessarily a really callous person. It might just be that sort of these are ingrained, repetitive behaviors and thoughts that they have, that they're used to, which keeps them in this cycle of, I want to say cycle of abuse. It could be, you know, emotional manipulation, which could be abusive as well. Or just this, you know, cycle of feeling very sorry for themselves, playing the victim all the time. And you really don't need somebody like that, group 2. You know, you need somebody that's going to stand strong in themselves and that can accept that they're not perfect and that they make mistakes and that you are not perfect or you make mistakes, and to be able to be open and forgiving in that way. Yeah, so I feel like I'm done here with this reading. I feel like I just don't even want to look into their energy anymore. I just feel like you deserve better, group 2. You really do. So I do hope that this resonates with you, and please let me know down in the comments below if it does. And please give the video a thumbs up. I mean, give it a thumbs down if you didn't like it either. I understand that, again, this wasn't the easiest reading to hear, so it's up to you. Either way, the likes or dislikes create more engagement for me and help my videos to be seen by more people. So whatever you want to do. Yeah, anyway, I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 3, let's take a look at your person's intentions for you. Okay, we're going to look at the Moonology deck first. Your person's intentions for you, group 3. Okay, so we have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. This one I just felt drawn to. Nothing is yet set in stone. And then meditate and contemplate. Okay. So yeah, your person could be an Aquarius or any of the mutable signs. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Okay. Yeah, I just realized what's on the bottom of the deck as well. Again, we have Pisces, so I'd be remiss if they didn't have some kind of Piscean energy in their chart, or maybe you do as well, and that's why it's coming through. And then, yeah, with Pisces and Aquarius next to each other as well, or in the same reading, and they're both same signs, 2 signs that are very close to each other, or right next to each other in the zodiac, okay? Because usually, you know, say if we're an Aquarius sun, we may then have a Venus in Pisces or Mercury in Pisces, or vice versa. That, you know, the faster moving planets that tend to be a little bit closer. So usually we have some signs in similarity that are very close. So maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe you have chart synastry in that way. Okay, but in terms of their intentions, so I feel like right now they're actually taking some time to really think about this. Okay, so they may be meditating actively. Maybe they really enjoy meditating. So if they're very intuitive or it's spiritual, okay, it could be that they're focused on that, trying to come up with some answers here. But it may be that they're not innately spiritual, or that they focus on meditation, but maybe that they are just taking some time to think, and to be more present as well. Because that's what meditation is. It's about being in the present moment. So I feel like that's something that they are actually enjoying right now. But in terms of their intentions, again, I'm gonna have to keep repeating that, the phrase about intentions, because it's very easy to then get sucked into their feelings, thoughts, all of that. But I really wanted to focus on just their intentions today, to make it as clear as possible, because our feelings and thoughts and intentions don't always align up. So I just want to, you might just hear me reiterate that quite a lot, just to make sure that I don't slip into, other things. So yeah, they intend to think about this, definitely, but they also feel like they want to wait until, that they don't want to make any decisions. They don't intend to make any decisions set in stone. They want to just go with the flow here and see how it goes. I think they want this to all unfold naturally, and in an organic way, okay? But they do seem to have quite a positive attitude about it, okay? And I feel like they want to maintain that. They want to feel good about this. And I feel like as long as it's feeling good, their intentions are to just keep this going, keep the flow nicely. Okay, sorry, 1 second, I just need some coffee. Nice and cold. I really need to get one of those heated mats, coasters, because I've already microwaved that coffee so many times. I don't know how good that is. I'm not doing it again. Okay. So yeah, they do intend to remain nice and positive about this, but I also see the word faith, and keep making me think of faithful. So maybe that they intend to be very faithful and very loyal to you or to this connection. But also, yeah, with show the world the real you, I feel like maybe they haven't shown you much of themselves. Maybe they've only been giving you snippets, especially if this is a brand new relationship. It might be that slowly they're starting to unveil certain aspects of themselves. But I feel like they definitely want you to know more about them, even if you've been with this person for a while or something. It definitely feels like they want to show you their more authentic self. So it may be that they didn't feel confident enough to be their true selves with you initially. We do have the waiting game here. So maybe they didn't feel like they could show you themselves in reality, but it's something that they do really want to do. Oh, interesting. So waiting game and then patience and planning in reverse. Stand your ground. Rejoice in celebration. Lights. Okay. So they do intend to wait. Okay, so maybe this is about getting intimate. Okay, maybe they don't want to rush into intimacy with you straight away. Or maybe that's more your energy that they're picking up on as well. So it may be that maybe they want to, because there's definitely some discrepancy here with timing. Okay. Either things being rushed or not moving fast enough. There's something here about the timing, because patience and planning reverse could be like this impatient energy, and this wanting to move things a little bit more quickly. And then the waiting game is very much the opposite. It's about patience and waiting and long-standing consistent effort. So it may be that they have a little bit, they're not too sure. Maybe they want to rush one aspect of the relationship, and maybe they want to take another aspect of that more slowly. For some of you, it could be they want to rush the physical intimacy, but they don't want to rush the emotional intimacy. They want to take their time or in revealing their authentic self. Okay, for others of you, it could be more so they want to reveal themselves before they get physically intimate with you. But it's definitely something that's playing on their mind, I feel. definitely some element of timing. So yeah, maybe they're just considering that, like, should I go for it with them? Should I connect on that physical level, or should I wait? So yes, definitely this back and forth energy. Okay, and maybe that makes sense actually with that nothing is yet set in stone. They're just not sure. But I think it's because they want to get to know you more. And it may be that they feel like until they know you more, they don't want to give you too much of themselves. Okay, it definitely feels like the energy of like investing what you're investing, like keeping a balance there in some way. But yeah, stand your ground. Yeah, this person definitely wants to, they want to remain in control in some way. Maybe even that they want to be more assertive with you. Maybe, yeah, to tell you how they feel, or to tell you what they want. Or to initiate something, maybe to initiate a plan with you. But this could also be about remaining independent as well. So it might be that, yeah, they intend to continue to see how things go with you, but they still want to have separate lives in some way. But also I just get the sense of this person that maybe they feel like they were walked over in the past. You know, or that they couldn't trust people, and they had to always, like, they're always on guard, like they're always worried somebody's going to step on them or hurt them. So it's like they have to overly assert themselves to, you know, to show you who's in control, or to show you who's boss almost. Okay, but I feel like it's more about showing themselves, like proving something to themselves about this. Rejoice and celebration reverse, and light. Again, the light I feel like is a lovely message, and I feel like that is them having hope about this. That is them wanting to look more so into the future. Again, I still feel like they're mostly in the present moment, but their mind does wander into the future. Okay, and I do feel like they're intending to find the light in this connection. Okay, so maybe this is about the truth. They're intending to reveal, or they want you to reveal, maybe both of you, you know, they want you both to be able to connect on that deeper level. I'm not sure about this rejoice and celebration. It's a weird one in reverse, I think, because sometimes it can mean like over socializing. It could be like over drinking too much, or doing something to excess, partying, you know, not spending enough time alone, feeling dependent upon others all the time. But then in the opposites as well, because when things are reversed, or cards are reversed, it's usually an over or under balance in something. So this can also be about isolation, not spending enough time with people, or not having enough experience with people, and just spending a lot of time alone. So that might be something as well. I feel like you'll know that with them, that either they're always with their friends if they're not making enough time for you, or they're never with anybody. You know, maybe they're a bit of a hermit, so it could be Virgo energy coming through here. So I'm just going to pull some tarot cards now to see what's going on. What are their intentions with you, group number 3? Okay, so we have the Justice card in reverse as the first card. Queen of Coins reversed, the Seven of Cups reversed, the Ace of Cups reversed. Okay. And oh my God, the Three of Cups again. The Three of Cups again reversed. What is happening, group 3? Finally. Knight of Coins upright. Oh my God. Okay. Their intentions. And again, remember, these are their intentions, not their actions. Okay, this isn't a what are they going to do next. If you want that kind of video, let me know. Feel free to always give me suggestions of the types of readings or video titles that you would like me to look at or read for you. But yeah, I'm not looking at what they're actually going to do. This is what they intend. So in their minds, this is what they're thinking they want to do in this moment when it comes to you. So there's something here that they feel is not balanced, is not fair. Yeah. So maybe they feel like someone's maybe not making enough effort. Maybe they feel like you're not making enough effort with them. Okay, but maybe they're realizing or thinking that they're not making enough effort with you. The Queen of Coins can come across as a little bit insecure, or unsure of herself. Okay, so it might be that that's their energy as well, that they're unsure of themselves, or maybe of their financial situation. It could be that that's lacking in some way, or maybe they are, I don't know, but this is not what they're thinking or what they're intending. So this might be external. This might be to do with their own work. This could be about contracts or something that they're trying to figure out. Maybe they're intending to figure that stuff out first before approaching you, or before moving this forwards. The Seven of Cups is like a wish fulfillment, something that they wanted or they dreamed of that's come crashing down, or they feel like they've run out of options. Okay. Yeah, it is weird. It's weird. So they intend to cut something off. Okay, so it might be that they need to cut something off in order to bring more to this. So this could be a past connection, but again, this could be a work connection or something that has been causing them pain or anguish, or making them feel like they're lacking in options in some way. So it might be that they intend to reject something or to rebalance things here. But it may also be that they intend to withdraw their emotions right now. Yeah, because I just feel like they're really quite an empathic person, and maybe they feel things really deeply. And, you know, they don't want to get too invested and end up causing pain either to you or to themselves. So, yeah, there's definitely some emotional restraint happening here with them. And they intend to keep that going. But the fact that we've got those Three of Cups, both reversed, they're super weird. So like I said, it's an imbalance there in being too social or not social enough. Okay, so, yeah. It may be that they, are going to spend a lot of time alone. Maybe that's what they intend, to spend some time alone, maybe to find their confidence again. If their confidence was shaken from a previous situation, or again, something external to your relationship, they are trying to work on themselves, and maybe they feel like they need to be alone in order to do that. Okay, but again, for others of you, it may be that it's the other way around. They feel like they need to spend a lot of time with other people because they're struggling to be on their own. Because when they're on their own, it's when their mind sort of tends to go into overdrive. But the fact, I don't know, I feel for this person it might be more so the other scenario where they are spending more time alone. Or again, intend to spend more time alone. Maybe they spent too much time with their friends, or partying, or, you know, they just want to have some relaxed time. Maybe it's why they want to spend more time indoors rather than being out. Okay, maybe out, like dating in public or something, keeping things under wraps. And I don't feel like that's about any kind of shame, but more so about preservation. So maybe they want to preserve this relationship behind closed doors. That could be what's coming through for some of you. And then in that final card, we've got that Knight of Coins. So I do feel they intend to take more action towards you. Okay, once they've dealt with whatever's going on here, so yeah, whether they've had to move on from some certain people, spend more time alone, or they need to get out of their shell and be more social, maybe even with you, you know, if they've been pushing you away or isolating you from their lives, either way, they want to make a change somehow, and they want to take this consistent effort, okay, because the Knight of Coins is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and it's about, you know, making that real concerted effort. It's not overly romantic, but it's consistent. You know, this would be like we'll text every day, but it's not going to be full of passion. Or, you know, let's take you out, or I'm going to buy you this, or I'm going to treat you to this. You know, but it's a nice slow moving energy, I feel. So they definitely want to take things slowly with you, or they intend to take things slowly, but they've got some emotional stuff that they need to work through, that's for sure. So lastly, I'm just going to grab some of these as well for their intentions. We have, what's this? Tall. Speak your truth. Luck is coming. Teacher, that came out earlier as well. Second chance. Okay. Travel and new beginning. Okay. Yeah, so maybe for some of you, you're at a distance. Okay, so if you're at a distance, it may be that they want to travel towards you. Okay, or maybe that's something that you discussed before. Maybe they want to go traveling with you, maybe book a holiday or actually go traveling for a few months somewhere or relocate. But I'm seeing Sagittarius energy come through now with teacher as well, and it could be long distance travel, it could be short distance, but with Sagittarius represents long distance travel and higher learning, but also luck, you know, good luck and expansion. Okay, so yeah, maybe something to do with the Sagittarius season as well. That could be something that's coming through, and we're in Sagittarius season now, so it might be that, yeah, there's going to be a change in the wind here. Yeah, and it could be that they're wanting or intending to have a second chance with you. So yeah, if you've already had some connection before and then maybe it went cold, I feel like they may want to pick it back up again. They definitely want to give a second chance to something in terms of your connection here. Yeah, they want to speak their truth. So yeah, maybe they felt like they couldn't be as upfront and honest with you the first time round. And maybe this time around they feel like they can be more open, or they intend to be more open. But if you haven't connected before, if this is like something brand new, it may be more so like about a past relationship. And they feel like they're going to get a second chance at love, okay, with this new beginning with you. Yeah, so I'd written this down as a physical attribute, but I'm not sure in what way this means something to do with their intentions. I don't know. Again, this might just be physically describing them or physically describing you. And I just had tall tales, you know, which could be seen as you telling a tale, telling a tall tale. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that's a really random one. Please let me know down in the comments below if that makes sense for you in some way. Yeah, anyway. I do hope that this resonated with you. Please let me know down in the comments below if it did, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please check the description box below for all of the information there. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.